All right, everybody, welcome back to Oddly Satisfying. This week's video is still brought to you, not by me, but by the like button. Please click it so I can continue to get sponsored by it. It's very important. Let's start off with number 19, Time and Space Foil Print. I don't know if I've heard of a foil print before. Maybe this is what people do to do like gold leaf imprints on things. Sponsored by Amazon Basics. This is really just an advertisement for the Amazon Basics gold foil imprinting machine thing. That's pretty cool. I don't know how that works exactly. Oh, you take it off and then it just leaves behind the part that was actually printed. So does the thing that you put it through, it just presses it in the right pattern? That's pretty nifty stuff. Pretty cool, works well. 5 out of 5 review on Amazon. This is the product demonstration to go with it. Found an old photo of my brother and I, and now I'm 28. Still living in the same spot. I mean, I guess, you know, if there's not a whole bunch of construction going on in a particular neighborhood, odds are that it's gonna look pretty similar. Usually sidewalks and roads and street lamps and all that don't get changed out super often. I bet where I live on my street, because it's not a beacon of massive infrastructure, it'll look pretty similar in like 20 years from now to where I can hold a photo and be like, yeah, looks the same. And then 28 more years from now, or 20 years from now, you can do a photo holding this photo. You just have to repeat the process every 20 years, and you'll be able to do this like 4 times max, but it'll be really cool. The way he draws the circle perfectly. How did he do it so quickly? See, I always wanted to try this. I practiced it a bit in math class when I was growing up. I'm like, I don't need a compass. If I just kind of keep my wrist in one place and have a pivot point, I can make this work. I can be my own compass. This man has mastered the art that I wanted to learn in math class, but then I really never had the dedication to continue to practice it outside of math class in school, so this person has obviously spent a very, very long time trying. Here's video of me shaping sourdough. Very relaxing and satisfying. Are you allowed to call your own movement relaxing and satisfying? Seems kind of, you know, you're propping yourself up. I'm just kidding. I hope this becomes a perfect loop, though. You could totally make this a perfect loop. Somehow you'd have to make it so that, like, you pull the sourdough off, but it doesn't actually take one from there. God, I love bread though, dude. I bet it smells so good in there. Is there anything better than freshly baked bread right out of the oven? Still, you know, nice and toasty. Got the big bubbles inside, like a nice baguette or something. Oh, it's just so good. Attach my drill to my hand shredder. This is a great idea. Wow. You know, when you have the paper shredder and the bin starts to fill up and you're too lazy like me to actually remove the lid and then dump out the paper, but it won't feed in anymore because you have the paper that's backed up to where the shredder is. I just need to take the lid, attach it to a drill, and this way I can make the lid higher up. I can just be handheld on it and have the paper just overflow slowly from the bin that it falls into. This is truly genius. Rather than dumping the paper, you can just spend the whole amount of time attaching the thing to a drill, which takes way more time than taking out the paper, but then you can just let it fill up more. I'm really bad at disposing of my paper shredder. Cleaning the window track. Honestly, I think I need this because especially for my sliding doors, that's such a good idea though, dude. Oh God. Oh, it's so gross, dude. I'm sure that if I did a thorough deep clean on my window tracks, just especially the sliding doors, because what happens, like it rains or there's gardening that takes place and they clean off the deck and then some of the water sprays into the track and then it just collects dirt and gunk and dust. Really need to, I bet there's some company out there that specializes in cleaning out tracks for sliding windows and doors. I need to hit them up, then I can take a video and get karma. Who thought cereal could be so satisfying? Yeah, that looks like it's... I thought it was kind of old. Wow, I'm impressed just perfectly. Every piece came apart. It looked a little stale at first. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, fresh cereal that hasn't had time to let moisture accumulate and then like the sugars cause it to stick together and stuff, it's nice and separated out of the box. It's after it's been sitting a little bit too long in kind of a moist environment open, then it sticks together, you get the clumpy clumps. But I guess still good enough, dude. I appreciate you putting the cereal into the bowl first before the milk. I didn't even know people put the milk in first, but apparently they do, and it just makes me question everything. How can you split your clumpy cereal if you have the milk in the bowl? You see, it would splash everywhere. Further proof that this is the way to do it. Thank you. I thought the lines were supposed to be dark. Oh God, it was dirt? It's actually white grout, but it's dirt? Oh, I'm terrified that this is the case somewhere in my house. Probably I'm like looking at the grout between the tiles in here. I think it's supposed to be, it's not big grout, it's like small grout. And I think it's supposed to be the color that it is. But can you imagine if it's not? I'm scared, dude. An artist showing off their sketchbook. Is it gonna be a flip book? Super cool. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, this isn't really oddly satisfying so much as just like oddly talented to just do. Yeah, okay, now you're just showing off, dude. Now you're just showing off. It's not, all right. It's not supposed to be like that. This is too much. Freaking solar systems and stars inside of whales in outer space. I can't handle this much talent. Also, how do you get it like so black without it bleeding through the page? That seems like it would be a problem. This pristine McDonald's bun. Nice try, corporate McDonald's. We know your secrets. You guys got like a plastic bun and you took a photo of it in your kind of studio, but it's actually inside of someone's car. You're like, they're not going to believe it if it's under perfect lighting conditions. So come on, employee, take it into your car. Just take a phone picture of it. It'll look like a much more believable environment. Then we'll share it on Reddit. We'll get so many upvotes and it'll be free viral marketing that seems organic and natural. That's what happened. Probably not what happened here, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Dude, there have to be a lot of instances of corporations recognizing the value that is getting a front page post on Reddit and trying to emulate an organic, whoa, isn't this cool, from an average ordinary citizen, but actually it's the marketing department of the company that's behind it. That must happen so much we don't even know. The sheer clarity of this waterfall in Alaska. Oh, you like don't even realize that the camera is half underwater. That's pretty cool. Looks very cold though. So I hope you were just sticking your camera in, you weren't in there as well. It's like, man, this is really nice. It's also like freezing out, so we'll just stick the camera in, get a look underwater. Pretty cool, no bears coming. All right, we're in good shape. The way this is written, O-V-E, over. Nope, love. Oh, it's so cute. It's so ingenious. You don't know what they're gonna write until the end. It has such a payoff. You think they're writing over, like it's a breakup. And you got that contrast between the pink, but actually it's just over and it's really depressing. It looks very dangerous though. Like if you then go on to write something else and then your hand grazes that, it's very liquidy and it's just gonna smear. And then you get it all over your hand. You're like, God dang it, I have to do the card again. Just, it's a whole impractical mess here. This scoop of peanut butter. We start off with a McDonald's hamburger bun. What they did here is they just went into Photoshop, took a piece of that McDonald's hamburger bun, and then they Photoshopped it onto a spoon. And then they called it peanut butter.
They're like, this looks a lot like peanut butter if you just take a little section of that McDonald's bun.
So we can get double posts. McDonald's getting into the peanut butter business here, dude. They're going to be representing big peanut butter. They got to get people's minds on the peanut butter. So they'll go out and buy McDonald's peanut butter. And McDonald's, if you're not doing that, maybe you should break into peanut butter. That's all I'm saying. I could be a consultant for you. I know the industry really well because I eat food. It's my qualification. I consume food. The way it is written, I have a feeling that even though it's posted, I did check the usernames, different people, but this appears to be a clip of the same person doing writing, but different person posted it and used like the same title. Is it like you kind of don't know where this is going? They're just illustrating simply the words, and then it moves into free tonight? I wrote these words just for you. You interested? Come on over, dude. I make knives and send cut videos to my customers. Is that a... Is it like the grain on the thing that you're seeing there? It almost looks dirty, but is it just there's like layers of steel? Can you cut a piece of paper just with it freestanding? That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Little do you know, he doesn't actually sell the knives. He just makes them for himself, but then people buy the videos of him cutting things. That's the business. The business of selling videos of cutting things, a very niche market, but kind of blowing up recently, especially in quarantine, because you can't watch chefs at restaurants, right? So you have to watch things getting cut somehow. So this man's facilitating his lifestyle in knife making by selling the videos of his knives cutting things. This is very impressive stuff. My dog's food ships with biodegradable insulation, and I think I get just as excited as he does when it gets here. What the heck? You can just put the packaging in your sink and it dissolves? This is amazing. What happens if your package gets wet, though? It would be a catastrophe. Or a dog catastrophe. I tried. I really did. Probably didn't work super well. See, where would you even think to do this? Does it give you instructions like, hey, put this in your sink and spray it with water? I'd be like, I don't trust you. You're trying to clog my drain. I'll have you know I operate on a sump pump system, and I really don't want to screw that up. No, thank you. Satisfying paint hack TikTok. Sounds like a Google search attempt. Hate getting paint on the rim. Watch this. You can cover the rim with tape. Cool. I actually just did some repainting recently because I took down the painting that was on the top floor and then I moved it over to the gym. And yeah, it's a good idea. I didn't actually, so I was able to use this really small roller though, dude. Oh my God, my finesse was truly next level. Didn't even have to put down any newspaper or anything, so I took off the painting on the wall. The previous owners had done a bunch of crap, I don't know, they just hung up millions of things, so like 50 holes there. So patched up the holes, and then, so finesse, dude, it's unbelievable. I just, small roller, so it dipped directly into the paint can, right? And then it matched the color on the wall, so I didn't need to do like full repaint or anything, just covered it up. Didn't even need to put newspapers, no drips, drip free. Oh, didn't even need that life hack, dude, but it was topical because I did some repainting recently. And the top for the last month, this seamless loop I made, OC. Satisfying with avocados. Oh my God. I didn't see that coming, to be completely honest. Well integrated. Good job, After Effects, man. You've done good. So my assumption is he like masks off half of it, kind of does a little bit of rotoscoping around his finger, and then you just had to line it up. It's like half of the thing gets masked off. You make sure that your hands don't like overlap each other as best as you can, and then you kind of blend them together. And then I've tried to make an infinite looping thing before, and I've done it, but it always just confuses me where you start and where you finish it and stuff. But anyway, well done. Very satisfying indeed. Thanks for tuning in for this month of Oddly Satisfying. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Check out our sponsor, the like button right below the video. I'll see you next time.